How can you not be hyped for that? How can you not get hyped over that music, or over this collaboration, or over the fact that we get to spend some more time together again? It's been too long, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Another Eden Live. I am Scott, your community manager for Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be back with you after all this time for a bunch of reasons, not the least of which is the collaboration we're going to talk about today, Final Fantasy IX and Another Eden. How is everybody? I see a lot of people in the chat. Melody, Kenny, Greg, Kala, Felcatty, Jalaxy. Thank you all so much for being here. It is an honor. It is a pleasure, as always. It is good to be back. Let's get right into it, shall we? With the news. Do I still know how to work this thing? That's right. Our top story tonight is the Another Eden and Final Fantasy IX crossover, which has, of course, been confirmed. If you guys watched the announcement stream, or the announcement video that we put up last Saturday, you will already know much of this, but I have some extra details. We're gonna look into some of the bits that were announced or teased a little bit more. It's been 84 years. Rex, is that in grasshopper years? I can't tell you, by the way, how humbling it is for everybody to say such kind words about me getting the opportunity to spend time with you all again. Truly, it's the pleasure is all mine. So thank you so much, everybody in the chat, for being so kind and positive as you always are. As mentioned, a very special announcement went up last Saturday, and I think that trailer that was premiered is worth seeing one more time. Why don't we take one more look at that? so many things that just hit me right in the nostalgia nerve. I'm sure it looks like it did for many of you as well. Just so many of those scenes. It's so cool to see them reimagined in this way, especially with this title. Yeah, not to date myself, but this was for me. This came out around the time I was in high school, and was early on in my Final Fantasy journey. But this, for me, I think really put the fantasy back into Final Fantasy. I love pretty much. I love all of the titles. Huge fans of 7 and 8, but this one was such a delightful turn after those into a more fantastical realm that it just holds such a special place in my heart, and I can't keep saying, can't tell you enough how excited I am about telling you about this collaboration here. I can see some people have, look, you don't have to do the math if you don't. There's nothing is forcing any of you here to do the math on my age there. Who knows? Maybe I went to high school at a very young age. You don't know. To introduce to anybody who might possibly not know about the 9th installment of Final Fantasy video game series, Final Fantasy IX was first released in the year 2000. And has a global total of over 9,300,000 units sold. In a world that could have sprung right out of the pages of a picture book, the story tells of a journey to find a, quote, place called home, end quote. Players meet the thief Zidane, the Princess Garnet, and the Black Mage Vivi, and learn each of their stories as they are pulled along on the grand adventure to discover the secrets of the crystal while exploring the theme of returning to the beginning. David Wowie says your birth year is 1925. Is that what you mark when you register for new accounts? Not everybody has to date themselves. Don't worry about that. Moving right along. I know we got to see this a little bit on Saturday, but take a look at this key visual by Shin Muche, who mentioned, if you watched the video, that one of the things that stuck out in his memory of Final Fantasy IX was the kind of golden hour look, especially of the game, the just before sunset kind of lighting that was prevalent throughout the game. Something that he was trying to capture here in this key visual art. You can see a few familiar faces here, including quite prominently up close is Kuja there. Who knows what Kuja is getting up to? Kuja's not the only villain included in this lineup. You can see Alexandria, not that Alexandria's fan, in the background there. So we know, I think many of us are pretty familiar with the Final Fantasy IX story, but to kind of introduce or recap once again the Another Eden, Memories of Another Sky story, Memories of Another Sky being the title of this, Aldo finds himself in the skies over Alexandria, rescued and subsequently recruited by the Tantalus Theater Group as part of the celebration for Prince Garnet's birthday. Little does he know that behind the scenes of the performance hide the true goals of each of the troupe members. From the stage, the Black Mage Vivi gives a joyous cry in the audience. Princess Garnet takes a stand, and with a loyal heart, the Knight Steiner follows after. The curtains rise to reveal the intersection of their desires, and beneath another sky, Aldo and friends' next adventure begins. Speaking of art, another drawing, this one from Toshiyuki Tahana from Square Enix. Toshiyuki Itahana was a character designer on Final Fantasy IX and drew this illustration of Aldo and gang meeting some of the Tantalus members. How many of the Tantalus members can you all name in this picture? How many do you all count? Xenon missed you too. Blank is there for one, yeah. Got Cinna. Ruby, yeah. Can anybody tell me the character far left? You can only see the arm. Yeah, Marcus is hard to see. Right there. Absolutely stunning. Let's take a look at some of the characters in a little bit more detail, shall we? Characters we are already familiar with, but perhaps not in this world and with this look. First, Zidane. A young member of the Tantalus theater troupe, he is easily recognized by his tail. And then crowd favorite Vivi, a timid black mage with a tendency to overthink and sometimes stumble over his feet. We have Garnet, the beautiful 17th princess of Alexandria, well loved by her people. And Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto who serve Queen Braun of Alexandria, stubborn to a fault and notoriously straight-laced. In addition to these playable characters here, there are a number of characters that you will meet, some non-playable characters that will appear, including members of the Tantalus group, Blank, Baku, and Marcus, as well as some of the citizens, more prominent citizens of Alexandria, including Queen Braun and Beatrix. As well as these other crossover characters, Puck, Sid, Kuja, and Black Waltz number 3. I told you we go into a little bit more detail. I've got some new info for you all. Some things you haven't heard yet. Speaking of things you haven't heard yet, and maybe some things you haven't seen yet, let's take a look at some of the content here, including some of the memorable scenes you will be able to see as you go throughout this adventure in a couple of ways. Memorable scenes that you'll actually be able to walk through and play through that will look quite familiar if you've played the game, as well as some 3D scenes. And in fact, I do have one 3D video for you here. I think I may need to. Pardon me, I got a little bit of a technical difficulty here. I want to yeah. I want to show you this video the right way. Here we go. So just a quick note, there will be, in the game, there will be music at that part, but just for preview purposes, the music was taken out. In addition to that, we also have some gameplay footage to show that I would like to show you. One moment here. Again, I need to make sure that I'm showing you the right one. Yep. So one of the things that stuck out to me when I first saw this video, actually let me turn the volume down just a little bit so you can hear me, is being able to play through, like right here, being able to play through some of the scenes that we remember from Final Fantasy IX in the way that we remember seeing them. Obviously, Another Eden has a very, you know, it has its own style of level design. And so kind of taking the way of the Another Eden way of navigating through the world and being able to put that on these familiar Final Fantasy IX scenes was something that you know, made me do a double take the first time I saw it. Here we have a familiar scene of Vivi getting run into and dropping his ticket to the show. We have a preview of some of the battles. Are you all right? A couple of the signature moves here. Shock, Poison, Bahamut from Vivi, Steiner, and Garnet, respectively. And here they are going into trance, and when the collaboration characters go into a trance, they will get their own unique buffs. Another familiar system. How about it? And we have another feature here to go into. I think you saw a tease of it a little bit. We got a little bit of information about it in the video previously. But we are bringing back, we're introducing to Another Eden at least, the Chocobo Hot and Cold minigame. And I cannot tell you, I mentioned this in the chat when I was in the chat of the Saturday video, how many hours I've spent on this when this game came out. As soon as I heard the music, it just immediately turned on a familiar neuron in my brain that had been asleep for a long time. But as in the original game, you ride your chocobo friend to peck at the ground to find treasure. Their cry will guide you, dig to your heart's content, and find everything within the time limit. You may even find some stone slabs with mysterious artwork. I'm sure you all can tell me what the name of the stone slabs are. But we actually have another video here to kind of demonstrate. I gotta remember which finger. Demonstrate it here. I'm gonna dig. Bad at that, huh? So it's in Japanese, but as with the original game, you know, your chocobo will kwe more expressively, the warmer you are. You can see it's starting to get, the quez are starting to get a little bit more intense. A little warmer. Almost there. And then that meter, that meter said depth. So get just how long it takes to get down. And as you go through, you'll be able to, you know, as with the previous game, you might be able to, or will be able to upgrade your Chocobo's beak in order to more effectively dig. You may also find, did anybody say it? Chocographs. There, yeah, a number of people said it. Chocographs that you will be able to use in the overworld. There it is. That's not the only thing we're bringing from Final Fantasy IX into Another Eden. We're also bringing Mognet, a letter delivery system from Moogle to Moogle. Send letters to and from Moogles around the map. I can't believe I'm talking about Moogles and Chocobos on a live stream. You guys, I can't. Deliver and read the letters for Mognet exclusive story content. And of course, the active time events. The meanwhile, at certain points in the story, you can check what other characters are up to. Cool. So we are celebrating, this is obviously something we're extremely excited about, and so we are celebrating in so many ways. Among them, let's talk about these campaigns. Among them is a 2,000 opportunity for 2,000 total Chrono Stones. Just log in during the campaign period and clear the symphony to get 2,000 Chrono Stones. Easy, right? Right, Kupo? Right, Kupopo? Then we have a friend invite campaign, for which you can get up to 2,000 Chrono Stones. Inviters can get up to 2,000 Chrono Stones, and invitees can get a 5-star guaranteed ticket. Good time to invite a friend. Another campaign that friend can take advantage of in a moment. If you've been away for a little while, and I know something about being away for a little while, we also have a homecoming campaign, welcome back gift for eligible players who can get up to 1,000 Chrono Stones for 10 days. And on the 10th, or for 9 days, and then on the 10th day, they can get a guaranteed 5-star ally. So if you haven't played with us for a little while, now is a good time to come back. Even more stones. If you are, like I said, if you got a friend who is looking to start, now's the time. New players will receive 1,000 Chrono Stones. And this will be gifted after December 3rd, 3 p.m. UTC to all eligible players. Next, and these are really cool. So we have some pre-registration rewards, a gift for all players who complete these missions, and I can't tell you how badly I want this first one. For if we reach 30,000 points, everybody will get a special cat equipment Black Mage's hat. Now, how do we get points? You register your email at the URL of the special collaboration, Another Eden Final Fantasy IX collaboration website. We'll post the URL in the chat towards the end of the stream, so stay tuned for that. But if you go to that website and register your email, that'll be 10 points. If you comment or post hashtag Another Eden Final Fantasy IX on Facebook and or Twitter, X, That'll be 5 points, or repost / like the official campaign posts on either or both of those platforms. That's 1 point. For those who register their email, 1,000 lucky winners. That's right, 1,000 lucky winners worldwide will get a VV Chilling with Varuro acrylic keyring. All registrants who register their email address get a special crossover wallpaper. But wait, hold on, breaking news. We actually cleared the 30,000 points needed for the Black Mage's hat. So that's happening. We're getting the special cat accessory equipment, Black Mage's hat. So we decided to add a new goal. If we clear 70,000 points, we're going to distribute 500 additional Chronos Stones to everybody. So keep that going. If you've already registered, feel free to invite your friends on social media. We drive those numbers up. And in addition, right now we've got, especially if we're getting the word out, we have the Mognet letter desk. You can use Mognet to create a special letter and share news of the symphony, which you can access via the symphony website. I believe I can demonstrate this for you. One moment here. There we are. All right. So here's the Mognet Letter Desk website. We're actually going to write a letter, I think, here with the chat. Right now. So I want you to help me, please. First, I need an adjective here. What are we? Are we bubbly, starving, sleepy-eyed, adorable, hunky, genius, unruffled? I'm gonna quickly learn what you all think about me. I'd probably go for sleepy-eyed. What do the Chronos cats think? Scamp. What? Scamp. That's the noun. It could be a scamp, a friend, a warrior, a bumpkin, or a cutie pie. But first, let's go with adjective. Let's go with the first one first, right? I see one bubbly. I see one adorable. I see one hunk. Can you not see the options? Oh, you cannot see the drop-down menu. Okay, so I got an idea. We'll put it as a poll. I'll type out all the options in a poll, and then you guys can vote on it. So bubbly is one. Let's see, starving, sleepy-eyed, starving. Actually, I don't know if I can do all of them in a poll. We'll see. No, I'm not gonna be able to do. I'm not gonna be able to do all of them. I can only do 4 at a time. So let's do this. I'm gonna take star. I'll just do 4 that I think make sense. Let's see, bubbly. I can be cute sometimes. We'll go with adorable. And we'll go with unruffled. There we go. How about that? We'll go with those 4. The write-in candidates for this would be hunky, starving, hunky, or genius is what I decided to leave out. Sleepy-eyed? Yeah, we're going with sleepy-eyed. I'm actually gonna call it right there, just to move this all along. Saw everybody going for scamp. There's also, just so you know, there's scamp, friend, warrior, bumpkin, or cutie pie. I think if I actually pick them, I might be able to see them, right? Let's see. Did that not update for everyone? Yeah, it did. So friend, warrior, bumpkin, or cutie pie. Scamp. Seems like Scamp. We're going with Scamp. This letter is for whom? Well, it's for bandits everywhere. Or it's everyone to me beyond time and space. My beloved followers. Chocobos everywhere. Cats out for walks everywhere. No paw everywhere. Or beastful everywhere. Chocobos. First one, I see a bunch for chocobos everywhere. Let's go with chocobos everywhere. Now, here we can choose two. We could choose two things about the game. So we are going on new adventures with Zidane and co. We're making new memories with old friends. Having Zidane, Garnett, Vivi, and Steiner in my party. Battling in the worlds of another Eden with abilities, trance, and synthesis. These are things that are like good about the collaboration. Checking on everyone during active time events, delivering Mognet letters and helping everyone out, finding treasures in Chocobo Hot and Cold, getting 1,000 Chronostones for clearing the crossover, and everything. You gotta pick two. I'm just gonna go ahead and click everything just to make this a little bit easier. 1,000 Chronostones seems to be a popular answer there, so we'll go with that. One last thing. And this is, I think, difficult to show since you can't see my drop-down menu. But there are 4 options here. One is, I want to know more about that weird whirly thing. 2, there sure are a bunch of suspicious people. 3, who was that person with the Knights of Pluto? And 4, rally ho. So, want to know more about that whirly thing. There sure are a bunch of suspicious people. Who is that person with the Knights of Pluto and rally ho? I see a vote for rally ho, a vote for number 2, a vote for suspicious people, another vote for rally ho, a third, for a fourth. All right, we're doing rally ho, Kupo. So from there we write the letter. And you can see we've got our letter. The letter is ready. A letter from your sleepy-eyed scamp to chocobos everywhere. Breaking news, Kupo! Another Eden and Final Fantasy IX are having a crossover, Kupo. Encountering the unexpected is awesome, Kupo. But that's not all. Getting 1,000 Chronostones for clearing the crossover is amazing too, Kupo. Rally Kupo! Kupo, Kupo! And from here you can save the image, and you can deliver the letter on X. As you see in this notice here, the completed letter will not be shared on your post automatically. You'll just you can post via the instructions below, save the image, and then when you decide to deliver the letter, you can attach the image to your post. And that's essentially how that works. That's our Mognet site. Now back to our regularly scheduled live stream. All right, now I'm not announcing anything here, obviously. Everybody knows when this is dropping. But I think we had to put the date behind my chair head just to give it that little extra suspense. Releasing December 4th is the Memories of Another Sky event, the Another Eden Final Fantasy IX crossover. I can't wait. So that is our Final Fantasy IX crossover news. But we're not here just for Final Fantasy IX crossover news. There's a lot of other things happening in the version 3.1 3.5 update. And among them is a character that you got a little bit of a view of that we're going to get to know a lot better today. And we'll begin with a character introduction video.
Give me the now or nothing at all. Rest in peace! Behold the pride of the Snow Bloom! It's over. Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space.
New ally Verdanta, a valiant veteran forging through a glacial present. Sorry. Too excited. Verdanta, hailing from the Snowbloom tribe, Verdanta is a tenacious survivor of civil war and genocide, quick to court those she deems as sweet. She leaves a trail of broken hearts behind in her various travels. She does not treat their feelings lightly, but she has her reasons. Her pet bears are named Luza and Miko, who here is ready to have their hearts broken. Comment from the creator, a creator comment from art team member K, who says, she's a character from a brand new country, so I put an emphasis on the volume of her fur materials and the patterns on her clothes in an effort to show off her unique culture. We can assume the trusty sword at her hip has helped her through various battles. She may appear intimidating at first glance, but with her strength and kindness, she was able to win over the hearts of 2 bear cubs and all of her subordinates. I kept that in mind while designing her. I hope you keep watch over her gallant stance on the battlefield. Brand new country. You heard that right. You heard that right. Reason why we highlighted it. Let's break down this character, shall we? The Grand General Verdanta. Keeping it simple and sweet with attacks that pack a punch. When using her Blue Ice Flare at 50 HP 50% or higher, she executes Blue Shimmer in length. If there's an enemy with Blue Shimmer as a weak point, it'll be executed again, meaning using Blue Ice Flare can end up hitting a max of 3 times. General's Blaze will give her a ton of attack buffs such as Overcritical and Singular Focus all at once. Get her enhanced additional ability after Stellar Awakening to execute General's Blaze at battle start in frontline and inflict exposed water on all enemies. And her stellar skill, Frost Blossom, stacks Elemental Break Water on all enemies. And after that, fires off an all enemy attack that pierces the target's barrier, and during Stellar Burst, her attacks get bumped up 3 times in a row. Time for everybody's favorite crunchy segment, Backy's Battle Tips. She'll send any enemy flying, bosses, and XP fodder alike. Speaking of XP fodder, Sprinting Raid. Not all effects. Preemptive, all enemy water slash attack, guaranteed critical, additional effect. Within the first 3 turns of battle, strength increased 20 times, and consumes 0 MP. Galvanize applies the following effects to all allies: max HP plus 30%, max MP plus 15% for 3 turns, regen max HP 20% times 3, and MP regen max MP 10% times 3. So a couple of example party formations. If you're going with a water party, Dunarith AC or AS, Ulciel AS or Mazrika. And then if you're going with a slash party, Thililili ES, Shion ES, or Claude ES. She's a, according to, pardon me, let me start this over. She's great with slash type parties, but she also makes a great fit for water type parties. Leave the non-attack work and boost she lacks to the rest, and let her do what she does best. Attack, attack, attack. What do we think? What do we think about Verdanta? Alright, let's talk about the encounters for version 3.13.5, including, obviously, one for the aforementioned Verdanta. Verdanta will appear at a rate of 10% on the 10th encounter, appear Stellar Awakened as pickup bonus. If encountered after Stellar Awakening, you'll receive an additional 10 life points. So, I think we're all familiar with Fateful Encounters. Another Fateful Encounter, Stellar Shine, Verdanta Elseal AS, and Sesta AS. You can encounter Stellar Awakened Verdanta, Elseal AS, or Sesta AS at a 5% encounter rate each on the 10th encounter. Then we have a Fateful Encounter Concerto series with a lot of recent characters, quite recent characters. In fact, Silver Striker AS, Clughorn, Mildy, Dreamweaver AS, Nina, Azure Retainer, Muris ES, Black Clad Sword AS, Raven AS, Ruby Sleeved Merchant. Then we have a couple of encounters. Some people, like us, call them the Lapis, Lapis and Amber Heroes Edition. Some people may call them the Husbando and Waifu banners. Who are we to judge? You are guaranteed to encounter one of the characters listed below on the 10th encounters for the Lapis Heroes Edition. Redclad Flammancer AS, Shion ES, Cuervo AS, Rufus AS, Shigure ES, Utpalaka, Kuchinawa, Oboro, Sirius, and Yakumo. And then on the Amber Heroes Edition, you're guaranteed to encounter one of the characters listed here: Lunaria, Nelia, Nakoko ES, Izuna, Annabelle ES, Sazanka, Opifia, Thililili ES, Ify, and Noble Blossom. We have Ally Encounter Journeys Outset Edition. You are guaranteed to encounter a 5-star character on the 10th encounter, and the characters below will appear at a 10% rate. Sesta AS, Xianhua, Alma AS, Minalka, and Flammarcus. And then a one-time only Guiding Star Encounter, Special Winter 2025 series. You will receive a Guiding Star drop after the Guiding Star encounter. You can use the Guiding Star drop to encounter one featured Stellar Awakened 5-star class ally. Those are the encounters. Now let's talk about some quality of life improvements. Some things I hope you all will appreciate, including an update to the filter. You can check your unused ability points and stellar points, as well as uncleared character quests. Now, all of that will be getting easier to filter. There are now new ways to sort as well. You can sort, you'll be able to, we'll be adding new options for sorting, including by power and speed, and you'll be able to organize in ascending order and descending order. Also adding a new bit to the records, style lists will be unlocked. So we have the story from before here on the left. We'll have the style list on the right. And to kind of show what that looks like, you can see the completion status for each category. There'll be a visual guide as well, you see over on the left there, showing the characters you've encountered. So on the right, you can see how many of each you have. Hi, Ferris. We missed you too. Thank you. By the way, another campaign. Spotlight campaign will be available in the story list. You can clear designated story content to get the lone encounter tickets. These collaboration stories that's going on right now, and some of the recent collaboration stories as well. If you have already completed the previous ones, you will get the lone encounter tickets. But by completing parts of the story, you will be able to get lone encounter tickets for these three: Memories of Another Sky, Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle, and the King of Fighters Another Bout. This will be until December 30. So be sure to, if you haven't completed those previous ones, and you'll also want to complete this new one before then. Additionally, for anybody who happens to be in Japan, we're going to be having a live event in Tokyo this weekend to celebrate the crossover. And for those who can't actually, who are not in Japan and who can't be there in person, we have a gift. We're 30 sets. We're giving away 30 sets worldwide of this Black Mage Veruo visor, as well as these character art cards that are double-sided. Another Eden characters on one side and Final Fantasy IX characters on the other side. 30 winners worldwide will win a memorabilia set from the crossover pop-up event. So a post regarding this will be made on our X and Facebook accounts. So please stay tuned for those posts. It'll be the usual follow, repost, follow and comment form of entry. In addition, I actually am going to try to make it out there myself this weekend, and I'll do my best to take some pictures, maybe a video or two, and show you, share with you a little bit of the experience for those of you who can't make it out. And that does it. So to summarize today's news, the version 3.13.50 update, which will be available December 4th. Symphony, Memories of Another Sky. Progress the story to add Zidane, Vivi, Garnet, and Steiner to your party. Symphony Celebration Campaign. Log in during the campaign period and clear the Symphony to get up to 2,000 Chronostones. Then the Friend Invite Campaign and Homecoming Campaign. New ally Verdanta. Content list updated. A style list will be added. We have our Spotlight campaign. Clear the designated symphonies to get lone encounter tickets. And then these last three are actually new bits of news that I have not, that we haven't shared with you yet. First, Astral Archive, new tome related to the Symphony Memories of Another Sky will be added. Symphony Memories of Another Sky, another dungeon will be added. This is and right away with this update, available December 4th. And then Cat Express ticket eligible dungeons added will include Astral Ruins, Mementos, and Forgotten Tale, Unborn Visions. What do we think? How are we feeling, everyone? It's just so good to be with you. I'm glad you love it. I love it too. That actually does bring us to the end of our live stream today. I believe we will be posting a link to the crossover website. Let me go back up to the little bit here. Yeah, we'll be putting a link up to the crossover website where you can register your email and potentially get yourself an acrylic keyring with Vivi chilling with Veruo. And a special wallpaper, and help us, increase those points to get potentially 500 chronostones. One moment here. Yeah, so this is once again, this is the end of the stream. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I see that a lot of you are looking for perhaps future updates, and a lot of people are asking, hope you don't have to wait so long to see me again. And what I can say right now, and what I just learned that I can say right now, is that I will be back quite soon. In fact, I believe next time you'll be able to see me is 2 weeks from today. That's right, we're going to do another live stream on December 16th, and there is quite a lot that I'll have to tell you then as well. Gotta make up for lost time, right? It's been a while since I've been with you. We don't normally go with live streams this close to each other, but we are this time. So I look forward to seeing you again actually quite soon. Stay tuned. We'll be giving out more information about the live stream on social media. So if you don't already, please follow us on Facebook and or X, and stay tuned for news about the live streams there. If you haven't already, of course, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so that you can see when those such live streams come up. Until then, it has been a pleasure. I'm so excited to talk about the collaboration. I'm so excited to spend time with you all again. I'm looking forward to be able to spend time with you all again very, very soon in the near future. Until then, thank you so much. Please be kind to each other and have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is in your part of the world. Bye-bye.